Dog, why did you post these? Because you just look crazy. You just look crazy right now. Oh, thank you. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Why can't I find this? Anthony Edwards knocked up an IG model and she exposed him. Yeah, I don't really think this is exposed though. Like, that shit not extortion? I don't think it's extortion if she just decided to expose the messages, you know? Nothing in these messages are necessarily like indicate that the two did anything that wouldn't be understood by the allegation of him having a child. So nothing, in here is like problematic. I still have an appointment on the 27th. I guess she's telling him that that she's pregnant. Nigga said, hell no. Nigga said, hell no, I can't do this. He said, hell no, I can't do this. Hey, you might think it sounded a little fucked up, but like, if he's got a career and he don't want to have a kid right now, I know somebody gonna be like, oh, well, you should have wrapped up. You should have had preventative measures and shit like that. But I'm all for, if you don't want to be a parent, don't have the child. That's just how I feel. I don't think anybody should coerce you into having one. I don't think you should have to have your entire life put on the back burner or whatever the case might be because you weren't being thoughtful in the situation. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I just don't think that this is that big of a deal. So now what a great response. Based off this alone, I'm not telling her what to do at this point. I'm not. But this is like the biggest issue when it comes to this type of shit. Because the nigga said immediately, hell nah, can't do this. That was his first response. Hell nah, can't do this. Immediately after, she says, so now what? He gave you your answer. He said verbatim, hell nah, can't do this. What's left to ask at that point? To me, I'm like, why do I have to give you $100K to get an abortion when I'm telling you right now, I don't want this kid. I'm not having this kid. What more is there to talk about? I don't feel like I would need to give you $100,000 to read the room in that instance. Honestly, I had an abortion with my son around 2 years ago, and I regret it every day. Hey, that's got nothing to do with him. It doesn't. It's an unfortunate situation, but that's got nothing to do with him. That was a prior relationship. You can't force a kid in the world. You don't know what it is yet. And like I said, obviously, he don't come off like a sympathetic or an empathetic person. He don't come off like he cares about this girl. And you can look at that as problematic as much as you want to. But I feel like when these things are made apparent, it just kind of puts you, or should put you, in a position where, why would I want this to be a person that I have a child with? Like, this shouldn't really be a discussion or a conversation. Like, you can't make this happen. You can't. I don't know if these women are dumb or money hungry. It's probably both. I don't know what it is in this instance. But you're also, like I said, as a man, and you're supposed to be an athlete, you have to practice an insane amount of discipline, because you're going to have a bunch of different women coming at you and throwing themselves at you. And some of them will want to have a baby because they want to get that child support money. And some of them will want you to do certain things. I just think it's better to just not entertain it at all. I think it's better, if you're an athlete, to just focus and entertain genuine relationships based off of personal interest in one another, and not, oh, I'm an NBA player, I could fuck her real easy. But this is the position that you put yourself in when you do anything with whoever, and you have this on the line. You got this to go accomplish. You trying to get, rings. You trying to win the playoffs. You trying to do all this other shit, and you just having sex with any random broad. That don't make any sense. That's dumb. But at the same time, she should be able to read from this one response. So now what? He said, hell no, I can't do this. What the fuck do you think he's trying to say? Being cool to you is just gonna get an abortion by myself, you not doing shit and going about your day. That's being cool to you. Y'all were never cool. Y'all fucked a couple times. Read the room. Read the room. It's not that difficult. Obviously, you've been through this before just by your reaction. No, you said that you've been through this before. You said that you got an abortion before. You said that. The last screenshot. You said that. No, you've been through this before. I think that's great. I mean, obviously not because you feel bad about the abortion, but why are we trying to throw all these moral politics into the situation? Worst case scenario, a kid gets born. He's being taken care of or she's being taken care of by the money that their father is just throwing at them and probably never see them. Why do you even want that to be a reality? Why would you want that to be the conditions with which you raise a child? That makes no sense to me. I didn't ask for it, but okay. Y'all both laid down, had consensual sex. This was the risk that you both took, and now you both have to bear responsibility for either taking care of the kid or making the decision to not have him birthed. It's that simple. Why is this? What are you exposing? What are you exposing? I don't want kids. Let's handle this like grown-ups. And like I said, I don't think his response is empathetic or sympathetic at all.
I see what you're saying, but if he wore a rubber, the topic of abortion wouldn't even come to be.
This is great.
Yay, condoms break, but I don't think that happens to the majority of people. Just might take, even though both are responsible.
That's what I'm saying. If you want this to not be a reality, you have to take preventative measures, either by wearing a condom, somebody being on birth control, or whatever the case might be, however y'all want to do it. But just stop being surprised that this is the outcome when you have unprotected sex with people and then a baby is on the way and now you're like, well, what do I do? She literally says she's done this before. Like, use your fucking head. It's annoying because y'all are the ones that keep bringing the kids here. And then they end up with broken families, broken households, all this other shit. I'm not saying that man, woman has to be in a house to have the successful relationship. I'm not advocating for like the whole you needed this, you needed that. I'm just saying you need a structure. You need stability. This is just why would you even want this? Y'all think about nobody but yourselves on a regular basis. And I'm not talking about to the chat. I'm just saying these situations. It's just so easy to be like, yeah, let's just think for a second about the future of this decision. That's all you have to do. And now you sitting up here trying to expose a nigga who's in the NBA. What did you expect? This makes no sense. Just take the pills. You don't care about no one but you. What do you think? What are you talking about? Why wouldn't he? You both should. You don't know you like that. Y'all probably fucked twice. He's taking you on no dates. He's flowing you out nowhere. What are you saying? You got the money. What's the holdup? So I guess at this point he already sent her $100,000, which again, wild. Why am I sending you $100K to have an abortion? I don't know. Wild. Cause now you finna make a problem. Finna make what a problem? I've been nice this whole time. I don't bother you. I don't cause problems, nothing. Don't speak to me like that. I told you I would because you want me to. Yeah, not because it just makes sense to not birth a kid and you don't have the person that you're having a kid with in their life. You heard it from his mouth that he didn't want to be a part of this, and you still are like, oh, I'm only doing it for you. That makes no sense.
It's not Anthony Edwards, let's be honest.
She not wasting no time getting that abortion. I don't know. I won't speak for her and be like, oh, it's just because of this, but you barely know the nigga. There's really no incentive to keep the kid when he's telling you out of his mouth, I don't want to be the father, or I don't want to be a father to what this child is going to be. I don't know what more reading you need to do in that. Just make sure I get the video of the box with the right pills. What other pills would they be, Anthony? Just making sure. Blah, 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 blah. He clearly is deading this connection. Look how cute. Oh, my. Yeah. You see, I don't. We need a reset. That's all, bro. We need a reset. This nigga just said, "Look how cute," though. Sending me a fucking AI baby. an AI baby or what our fucking potential future kid would look like, and you think that you are fit to be a mom, I'm so glad you got all respect. I'm so glad. You know what? Relax. Sean, relax. Chill. You're not ready to be a mom, right? He's letting you know that he's not ready to be a father.
It's Menace here.
Yeah.
I think this is the reason why I'm here, cause my dad couldn't control his lust. I'm the perfect example of a broken home, and then me being abused by my dad. Life has been hell, it is since then.
Hey, we all have a similar story to that. I'm not saying all of us. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I understand very well the ramifications of two people that are unprepared for a child, having a child out of some sense of responsibility to either their religion or some sense of responsibility to, I literally said I can't speak for everyone. Stop saying we, stop saying not me. It's probably you especially. Stop lying. Okay, if I called your dad right now and said, yo, could you do life differently? He'd probably be like, we'd have flushed that little nigga if I didn't have a religion when I was growing up. So stop saying that. I know you're lying. You're lying to yourself. Relax. Second of all, though, I just know very well, you know what I'm saying, these type of situations, like, it's just, it sucks. It sucks. Look how cute. And I just told you to abort this little nigga. And you telling me, look how cute this AI baby is? Stop. Send the video. I haven't even taken him or receiving anything. Send the video. Because at this point, you avoiding it. You're avoiding it, bro. Why are you repeating the same shit? Because send the video. That's why. We agreed. I gave you the money. Take the pill. Send the vid. And we done. Send the video. I was asleep. Okay, send the video. What are you doing? We're not going back and forth over this, bro. And I'm like I said, I'm in complete agreement with it being women's choice. However, I think when the person that you're about to have this person with says very adamantly in the beginning, I don't want to do this, you can still do what you do. Just don't be surprised at what happens beyond that. So to me, even though he comes off as unempathetic, even though he comes off as doing his own thing and selfish, which I would assume somebody in the NBA who's near the peak of their career would be, focused on the things that they're trying to do, and I'm just probably a one-off to free some stress or whatever the case might be while he's doing his thing. Just don't be surprised at whatever happens beyond that. He already told you. So move the fuck on, I feel like. So her choice, her problem then? I'm not saying her problem, but it'll ultimately be her problem if the nigga that you're having the kid with says, I don't want to have this kid. And he's telling you that beforehand, and then you end up growing him up or like raising him with this belief that, okay, well, your daddy abandoned us and he did blah, 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 blah. Like, obviously, you would like to be in a position where the person that you're going to have this kid with is on the same type of time you are. But if you barely know him, he's at the peak of his career, what do you expect him to do? You gonna raise the kid with some like animosity to a nigga who didn't want to be his father in the first place. And granted, I understand he should be there, but if he said he's not, why do that? Why do that? That's the most selfish shit in the world, I feel like. Even if he was willing to pay child support, it's still selfish as fuck. It's still crazy selfish. Birth control fails all the time. It's not as common as you think. It's not as common as you think. I know I feel like kids always just end up getting burdened with that type of ideology. Selfish on whose part? On both parts. If you don't have the wherewithal to consider your career and the things that you have going on right now before you lay down with some random woman, and then you're surprised when she tells you, oh, I'm pregnant, then yes, you're incredibly fucking selfish. But I understand you being selfish because you're young at the peak of your career, but you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. And it's selfish on the potential mother's part because you have acknowledgement and notification from the nigga that you're about to have a kid with that he don't want to have the kid, and you still want to bring the kid in. And I already know what's going to happen. It's just dumb. What are you exposing? Just dumb shit. Rest of the screenshot. The other half is in 24 to 48 hours. Y'all got to do better, bro. Athletes, please do better. You got to stop laying down with any and everybody, bro. You just do. You do, bro. And to the women that think that this is going to be a come up, you getting with an athlete that's in their prime, or they're about to, you know what I'm saying, they got a big contract or whatever, you setting yourself up for disaster. Just letting you know that. It's not a good idea. Sound like a shit plan in my opinion. So I send you what you asked, and it's fuck me. Yes! Yes! What more do we have to talk about? You think I'm gonna keep fucking you and you almost had a kid? What are you doing? Why would you even want to still talk to this nigga after that reaction? He paid you $100K.
Why did it have to be Ant? Why couldn't this happen to Rudy Gobert?
Bro, relax, because you just walked out. That was so unnecessary. That was so unnecessary, because he did nothing to deserve that. This is so stupid. You're going to ignore me now? Yes! My attorney gonna handle it. You said we were handling ourselves, and then you went, and then when I do my part, you turn. Your attorney hasn't even responded. Just do what you said you would do. I did my part. You can send it within 48 hours. He's supposed to. Okay, so this isn't what I thought it was. This isn't what I thought it was. This is, I'm assuming them agreeing to the 100,000 maybe, but he said that he sent something. No. She didn't get the 100K yet. She didn't get the 100K yet. This is them agreeing on probably the rest of it. Well, he hasn't responded to him not once. Still no response. Please stop playing. Just do it. I did everything you asked. I don't know, bro. So that was about 100K.
Shout out the T-Wolves, Minnesota stand up,
Chill.
flexed bicep.
Did she send the video? She did indeed send the video. 100K. Jesus. He just got a 4-year, $260 million contract. Oh, she fucked the game up. She was dumb as hell. You sold on 100K? I don't know. Probably would have went for $1 million, chat, me personally. See, that's why I wasn't born, you know what I'm saying? A different situation. Cause if it was me, I'm getting at least $5 million personally. Got a $260 million contract now. I'm getting you for every fucking penny. Sorry. At least 500K. I'm sorry. At least 500K. 100K all right though? I mean, she probably gonna go through 100K in like 6 months, to be honest. I'm getting at least $500,000, at least. I'm a woman, and I'll be at least a 8 on the woman fine scale. On God, I'm getting me $1 million off an NBA player, bro. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. These niggas dumb. They dumb as hell. All you gotta do is sit on the sidelines
I would
and
expect
woo.
this from a Pistons player.
100K after taxes ain't shit. Hey, bro, chill. Yeah, 100K not lasting her a year. Not like this. I don't see it lasting. Cause some of these women have to keep up like a lifestyle and an image too. Like, probably go through that in about a quarter. You know what I'm saying? For 4 to 6 months, I say. 100K not. That's kind of crazy though. Like, what are you exposing? This is funny though. Send the video. Wait, he already sent her. You got the money. What's the hold up? Did I miss that? Oh, he been sent it. So that was what that was about. Yo, this is just. Yeah, bro, it's over. As a society, we're cooked. As a society, we're cooked, bro. It is what it is, man. I wish it wasn't so. I wish it wasn't so.
What up, Sean and chat? Man, Jonathan career really over. I guess Draymond next if he come back swinging.
Oh, he definitely gonna come back swinging. Draymond got one more chance. I'm lying though.